My name is Travis Vaklovic. I donated part of my liver to a patient at Boston Children's Hospital a little over 2 years ago. Originally, I came in to get screened because a friend of a friend needed a transplant. And so I had the correct blood type, and so I said, sure, I can come in and get tested. And then they called me back and asked me to come for more tests, and then they called me again and asked me to come for more tests, and eventually they told me that I was a good candidate for the surgery, that I was compatible, and they scheduled the surgery. And then at the last second, they called and said that I was no longer needed, and we canceled the surgery. And then a little over a year later, the folks at Lahey called me again and asked me if I was willing to donate to someone else, to someone that I didn't know, a patient at Boston Children's. I thought, well, now I know that I'm in good health and I'm a good candidate for this surgery, and I also know that there's a little kid at Children's who needs help, and so I thought, well, I'm not being asked to do any more than I was willing to do for someone that I did know, and so I thought, why not do it? And so I did. It was something that I needed to do, and the reason for that really is that I believe that God has been kind to me. He has loved me even when I didn't earn that. And that makes me want to be the kind of person who loves people and shows kindness to people, even people that I don't know. And so when I got the call, it wasn't something that took me a long time to decide whether or not I was going to do it. I knew pretty early that I wanted to, that if I was in good health, and I was compatible with someone who needed my help and I was able to help them, that I wanted to steward my health in a way that would honor God and that would be helpful to people. So when I thought about donating, I thought a lot about my family, and at the time my son was about the same age as the recipient that I was being asked to donate to. You know, if my 2-year-old was sick and I couldn't help him, man, I would just beg people to help. That was a big motivation for me in thinking about the surgery and whether or not to donate. I just thought, I'm willing to do this for someone because I really hope that someone would be willing to do it, you know, for my son. So I was in the hospital for about a week, and then they sent me home, and I recovered at home for several weeks. I was home from work for a little over a month, and those first few weeks were difficult, but I remember the surgeon telling me that after 3 months, I was gonna feel like it never even happened. And I remember when he told me that, thinking that that was crazy and impossible. But 3 months later, he was right. I really felt almost completely normal. I felt like the surgery had never even happened. It was really remarkable how quickly things changed and how quickly I was able to, you know, go back to work and start running again and just, you know, living as if it didn't happen. Everyone here has been amazing. And I have so much respect for everyone that works here. They're all really talented and really capable, and I felt just confidence in them at every part of the process. And really am thankful for all the doctors, all the nurses that took care of me along the way, especially Alicia, the nurse coordinator, who I've been working with since the very beginning, the very, very beginning, years ago now. I really feel like I've gotten to know her and some of the other folks that are here, and it's just been great. Honestly, everyone here at Lahey does a great job of telling you what to expect and exactly what things will be like. Even for someone like me who's never had surgery and has never been in a hospital, to kind of understand what to expect was really helpful for me. And so I feel like they were answering questions before I had thought to ask them a lot of the time. So I don't know that there's anything I wish I knew that I didn't know, because they do a great job of making sure you know everything before you go in. Everyone here was able to assure me and give me answers and give me information that I needed in order to make an informed decision. And I don't feel like there's anything that I needed to know that I didn't know. If I could donate again, I absolutely would. It was difficult, but sometimes the best things in life are difficult. I am so thankful for the fact that things happened in the way that they did, and I got to do it. And I would encourage anyone who's thinking about it to think that, or to realize that it's not. This isn't something for just strangers out there to do. Maybe it's something that you could do. it's maybe a way that you could help and be a friend to someone that you've never met before. To see that your child is sick, that they need help, and to know that you can't provide that help for them, what a helpless feeling that would be. To anyone who's thinking about donation, like, think about what a tremendous thing you can do to help someone love their kids. Is there anything better you could possibly do? I don't know, maybe not.